R&D Leverage are a world-class leader in manufacturing moulds and tooling to help them make plastic bottles. We're going to find out how they embrace Hexagon software. Andy, thank you very much for the invitation to R&D Leverage here in Sutton-in-Ashfield, near Mansfield. Now, what a fantastic facility.
Yep.
Now, you've been here for 25 years. You head up the manufacturing division here, but tell me a little bit about the company and what you produce here.
Yeah, we're an American-owned company. We were set up approximately 30 years ago, or bought out 30 years ago by our American owners, which was then R&D Tool and Engineering. We make the injection stretch blow molds for the high-end plastics industry that we export all over the world, except North America, because North America take care of them, but everywhere else we will export to.
Now, it's quite interesting actually. I visited a number of different companies in your sector, and the amount of investment that you've got here in EDM, 5-axis machining, for instance, grinding as well, it's immense. Why do you actually invest so heavily rather than subcontract this out?
We have to invest so heavily to keep up with the competition. We are the best in the world at what we do, but there's always competition coming up behind us. So we have to invest in the best technology, the best machines, the best software to keep on top of it. We couldn't subcontract, to anybody else because they wouldn't. We could do parts at a time, but for the whole product solution, there's nobody else that could do it.
And does it give you the opportunity of manufacturing the processes yourself, but also have confidence in the end product?
Exactly, yes. We are a total product solution provider, straight from the concept of the bottle right up to the servicing of the machines at customers all over the world. And this way, we get to keep control of the whole product from start to finish.
Well, that's quite an interesting journey. Now, today principally we're here with Hexagon production software. Now, you have been EDGECAM users for, as I understand, over 8 years, but over the last couple of years you've been working with WORKNC. But tell me a little bit about the journey with Hexagon and why you choose to partner them from a CAD/CAM software.
Yeah, I say it started about 8 years ago. We had various different companies in to give us demos, and EDGECAM basically came out on top of what it could do, what it would give us as far as us being able to integrate it within Creo and be able to use our Creo templates through EDGECAM so that we could then throw strategies over the templates so that it's basically, in effect, a push one button, it does the tooling itself. So that's been going on now for 8 years. We've got various templates set up, works very well. And then Matt from Hexagon came to me about the WORKNC solution a couple of years ago. Before that we were using a bit of software called Prospect, but it required a lot of work and skill. So we looked at WORKNC, we had demos on WORKNC, and then we thought, this looks like the software for us.
So I presume it's taken you from 2D to 3D to a certain extent?
Yes, I mean the Prospector did the 3D side of it, but it only had certain file types. Whereas with this, we can now use solid models, and it works out angles and does everything for you, rather than having to do it within the software. So we have a lot of twists and intricate shapes that we have in bottle shapes, which requires twists on our 5-axis machines. This software has given us the ability to do that all within the software, and takes out the personal, they could actually get it wrong. So,
well, the engineering part is obviously quite crucial, and obviously if you can prove it out, that's the best way, isn't it? And I suppose to a certain extent, with Hexagon having a large portfolio of software solutions, adding and bolting on the WORKNC to EDGECAM that you've been used to, obviously it's been a real advantage for you, isn't it?
It certainly has, it's I'd say we've probably been using it for really well for the last year and a half. It's seamless basically from our Creo software straight into the WORKNC. Had fantastic help and support from Phil, who's guided us all the way, and it's worked out a treat.
Well, it's quite interesting. When I was speaking to you earlier on, when we was talking about the EDM process, you said that you're really chasing, sub 5 microns, and to have the support from Hexagon with not only the software, but obviously introducing it with the skills that you have on the shop floor, I presume you could not trust producing the products that you do without obviously working with Hexagon.
Oh, definitely not. There's no way. As I say, it has brought us along a hell of a lot from our old software. There's no way that we could be where we are today without using that software.